Hey students, this is the first science notebook, and if you missed your Zoom on Monday or Tuesday of this week, so it would be the 21st or the 22nd, then you missed a lot of work that we did together on the science notebook. So I'm going to go through it so that you can still complete the work and submit it for the week. So welcome to Diversity of Life. It is a biology unit. Biology means the study of life. And so our first question is, what is life? And that's what we are processing together in this notebook. Here's your FOSWeb login. And here it just says this is investigation 1, week 1. This learning statement chart is just about what are you learning. You don't have to do anything with the chart. It's just for you to know what are you supposed to be learning about. Our focus questions are, what is life? Our learning intentions are, and this is for the first 3 weeks of biology. It's not just this week. I'm learning how to define an organism. I'm learning about the needs and traits that all living things have in common, which is also called the characteristics of all life. Why is it important to learn about this? We are living beings. We're constantly interacting with other objects, living and non-living. Understanding the characteristics of all life helps us to classify the world around us, and we'll learn to be better caretakers of other living things when we know more about them and what they need. And the success criteria comes at the end of the investigation. How do I know I learned it? And so I know I learned it if I can present an argument using the characteristics of life as evidence to defend whether an object is living or non-living. And that you will do in your Characteristics of Life podcast project. That comes in 3 weeks. So this is the Petri dish observation. You should click on this to view it and do it. The FOSWeb login link, you probably are going to need it because this is going to take you to FOSWeb. So after you've observed the Petri dish observation, I want you to record some observations and inferences. And you're going to need to pause this video to do it. Then you can come back and check the group. This is what your classmates said. I would like you to attempt to do this on your own before you just record what your classmates said. That will be very obvious if you just record what your classmates said. So please watch this video. You are going to need the FOSWeb login, which is here. Then record some observations, which is what do you see or smell or hear or taste or touch with your senses. That's what an observation is. What do I hear? What do I see? What does it look like to me? Inferences are basically if you want to come to some sort of like conclusions or even like predictions of what's going on. So substance is salt, substance might be water, there might be a magnet. Those are inferences. We actually don't know if they're true. They're not directly observable. It's more of a prediction or a guess based on our observations. And then down here is a jot thoughts, and I'll just give you some ideas that your classmates had, and then you can jot down the rest of your thoughts. Some of your classmates said that living things need gas of some kind, maybe oxygen, maybe CO2. Animals are born and die, so classmates were thinking that that could be a sign that something is living. Sorry, it's been a long day. Classmates' ideas, growing. And in one class, we also heard some students say they made a mention of like DNA, and that being a sign that something is living if it has DNA, which is a very sciencey idea. So this is 4 classmate ideas. I'd like you to now add 4 of your own ideas to the chart. Then down below, your job is to complete this Google form, which is a survey. When you click on it, It takes you to a form, and your job is to first put your science class, and then you look at the picture and you say, do you think that the object is living or non-living? And some of the objects will be very obvious and noticeable to you, like an apple. And you can say if you think it's living or non-living. But some of the other ones you might not know. And so there's an option to choose undecided. If you don't know, you can select undecided. And then we'll compile all the data from all my students and actually all my classes. We'll be able to look and see, okay, most students say that an apple is non-living. Let's debate. And that will become what we do next week, which is debate whether or not things are living or non-living together. After you complete the Google form, your job is to submit the science notebook in Schoology. Use this link, takes you back to the assignment, and you can submit your science notebook. Down here it says, if you can, please give me feedback. How long did it take you to complete the notebook? This is just helpful for me to know if it's taking you a really long time or a really short time, so that I can calibrate and make sure that I'm not overwhelming kids or not giving enough work. Okay, and that is your science notebook for this week. Please email me if you have any questions at all. I'm here to help. And good luck. And don't forget to submit in Schoology by Sunday, which is September 27th. Okay, bye-bye.